You are a chairman of KEDWA.
Yes.
A welfare organization that I admire, sincerely speaking. Tell them a little bit about KEDWA.
KEDWA came out, this issue of having a welfare has been there for quite a long time.
By the way, this T-shirt is for KEDWA?
Yes, this T-shirt is for KEDWA, as you can see here.
Yes.
Yeah, we are building a brand.
Okay, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, it's been quite a long time. Kenyans, I think every Kenyan wanted to have a welfare in UAE.
In UAE, okay.
But very few were ready to face it and take it to the next step. Because we've been having several deaths in this country. Kenyans have been meeting, contributing, and every time we meet, everyone is saying now, this is the last one we are meeting in a funeral, and next time we want to have a welfare. Then it just goes. So it went like that for several years, and it came to a time where I decided, no, we must have this thing. That time I had lost my stepmom. That was in July last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to go home. So here I have my brothers, sisters, cousins, who are in different category of jobs. So some of them could not manage to go. So when I went back home in this funeral, because she died on 10, the burial was on 20th. So only 10 days.
10 days gone.
Yeah. And you know, in UAE, we get money we send home.
Yeah.
That is normal.
Yes.
For Kenyans.
For Kenyans, yes. Yes.
We don't, investment, we'll talk about it later, because we don't think about it. So most of the time, that time period, most of the people don't have money.
Yes.
So I thought about those who wanted to come, but they could not come. Why? Because they didn't have money. So when I went in this funeral and came back, when I came, the same time, we had so many people who are dying in Kenya due to cancer.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Ilaboso, MPs, some MPs, most of them.
Yes.
And here, the same time, we had so many Kenyans who are dying through drowning. I don't know what was happening.
What was happening within that time?
Within that period.
Yes.
July, August
last year.
Yes. So many Kenyans. So when I came back, we had another funeral in Satwa where someone had drowned, and the guy was on visit visa. So with that means nobody was there for him.
For him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was just for Kenyans.
Yes.
So this contribution was going on in Satwa somewhere on the rooftop.
Okay.
So I was informed about that.
Why on the rooftop?
Because there was no place to meet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there was no place to meet.
Yes.
And you know, for you to allow people to come in your house, and you need some, and in a restaurant you need a license.
Yes.
So it's all about money.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all about money, and that is what is required.
Yes.
Yeah. So you require money for this funeral, not for paying.
Not for paying any other.
So that's why someone offered us a rooftop somewhere, and it was too hot. So we went to that rooftop. People were sweating, and before that, when I came back from this funeral, I started having this burning urge of having a welfare. I even approached a pastor in church so that we can have a welfare.
Yes.
Because I was thinking, if we have a welfare and we pool our resources together, and if someone has a problem, we just have to just take something from the pool and give this person, and that can be sorted out easily.
Yes.
So I realized we have several groups doing the same, which I appreciate. We have, but I wanted it to be for all, for Kenyans.
For Kenyans.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, if you say in a certain category of people, we can do it.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have different categories. But majority of Kenyans working here are in the industry, for example, security, cleaning.
Yes.
That is the majority.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is around 70 to 80%.
Yes.
Yeah, those are on the top around 10%.
10%,
maybe
yes.
less than that. So if this 10% can be comfortable, this 90%, I was thinking, what about if anything happens to them at home?
The 90%. Yes.
How do they survive? How do they sort it out? It hit me so hard because I saw it myself when there was a funeral and some people could not come because they didn't have that budget. So that is where KEDWA was born.
Okay. So you mean all the things that KEDWA is doing, KEDWA started just last year?
Yes, KEDWA started just mid last year.
That's amazing.
Because after that, we went in this funeral. I talked to Kenyans regarding the welfare, regarding coming together.
Yes.
All of them agreed.
Yes.
Even now, if you meet a Kenyan on the streets and ask him, do you think we require a welfare?
Yes.
Every Kenyan will say yes. So we, after this funeral, went back home. I agreed with the guys who are running it to change that. We had a Telegram group. So we changed it, to a welfare from the funeral.
Okay.
Yes. So we had a group of people together.
The funeral we're talking about is the funeral of the guy who drowned.
The guy who drowned himself.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
this is where we originated, and we changed the group that was doing this from Telegram.
Yes.
We changed it now to welfare. So that's where I started pushing for Kenyans to come together, because it's not only about deaths.
Yes.
No, like some people think welfare is all about deaths. No. There's a lot of things that can be done by welfare.
Yes. Okay. Now, Chairman, just tell us a little bit about the food drive. The food drive. Yes. How did this start? Sincerely, I've gone to one of the food drives, and it was really amazing. And I came back home, I was literally sleeping and wondering, oh, there's such a thing in UAE, and from a Kenyan. Sincerely speaking, it's just amazing. Just tell us more about the food drive. Yes.
When we started the welfare, by that time, COVID was not there. So we had other plans, because we need to bring Kenyans together. We need to do a lot of things. Then this COVID thing came. It just came when we were expecting, because we already applied for registration.
Registration of the welfare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welfare is supposed to be registered under CDA, Community Development Authority.
Oh, okay.
So we had to do all this process done. So that is to bring to the legitimacy, Kizungu.
Yes.
Legitimacy of the welfare. Yeah. So all these were on process. Then COVID came.
Okay.
We realized a lot of Kenyans were going through a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of Kenyans lost jobs.
Yeah.
Some of them. You remember when everything was closed?
Yes.
Nobody can go out, can come in.
Yes, the curfew and the lockdown.
The curfew and the lockdown.
Yes.
The lockdown was the worst one, because people who came for visits could not go back. People who came for business all could not go. It was just a mess. We came and we realized there was something that is happening which we need to work on.
Oh, yes.
And we just said, if we can just do a little, it will make a difference.
Oh, yes.
We didn't think about a bigger picture as it is.
Yeah.
We just said, no, if we just come together and start contributing, so that we can buy food and give to Kenyans, this one will just, at least it will make them, keep them going. And you know, when COVID came, everyone was thinking it will be only for 1 month.
Yes.
That's what people thought.
Yes.
So that's what everybody thought that. We thought that we can only do it for a month and it will be okay.
Yes.
So that's where the food drive came.
So how was the process? How were you giving out? How were you delivering the food? Was it?
Yeah, as I was saying, it started by individual contribution.
Okay.
From people in the welfare.
Okay.
Yeah. So we started buying ourselves, bringing it together, then urging some members, officials of KEDWA who have cars.
Okay.
They were coming, taking the food and delivering the foods door to door.
Okay.
Because in KEDWA we have like the executive office.
Okay.
We have representatives in each and every emirate.
Yes.
Like we have 7 emirates, we have 7 representatives.
Yes.
Below these representatives,
yes.
we have coordinators.
Okay.
So that means we reach down to the people.
Yeah.
Yes. So these coordinators can advise.
Yes.
And that is how we are verifying whatever the need is for food. So that's how we started, by contributing and talking to members, and they were coming, sacrificing their time, taking this food
to this respective house.
Yes.
Okay, so you have this group which is the Telegram group, so that's how you know the people. But then how are you ending up knowing their houses? The coordinators will investigate first to know?
Yeah, first of all, they were requesting through the Telegram.
Yes.
After requesting, that's not the end of it.
Yes.
If it's from Sharjah, for example,
yes.
we have a representative of Sharjah who will take over the matter, and we have coordinators in Sharjah who will follow up the matter.
Okay.
So from there, when we are given a green light, we deliver food there. Because we have people who are following up all this. We are doing this just to give the food to people who are legitimate. Who are really going through tough times.
Okay, so how were you confirming that this is legit?
Yeah, when these coordinators, when they visit, because we are going to door, before we got there, the coordinators already visited the place. They found out, yes, this guy was working, he was terminated, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have food. So at least the minimum which we could do is to give food first. So that's how we were knowing what was happening after following up from the Telegram. Yes.
Okay.
Because for someone to come out and say they need food, like Sana Kenyans, it's not easy. Kenyans are proud people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, you're telling me.
So if someone can really say what they require,
Yes.
for sure,
Yes.
they need it.
Okay, so you've been giving this food drive. You've done it for a while, right?
Yeah, we've done it for
Because if I'm not wrong, even last Friday.
yeah, we've done it for around 4 months.
Ooh.
Yes, we've done it for 4 months.
So all these 4 months, all through these 4 months, it has all been your contributions, the members' contributions, and
Yeah, at first it was our contributions,
Okay.
which and then later some people out of Sako, but only individuals
yes,
decided no, we are doing something that was very, very perfect, and they decided to chip in. So we started getting donors.
donors. Okay.
Yes, who decided to join with us, and that is when also ambassador,
The ambassador.
the ambassador,
Yes.
through our embassy,
Yes.
also saw what we were doing,
Okay.
because we were reaching to Kenyans where they were,
Where they
and
were,
we were
yes.
trying to solve them. It's not only about food.
Yes.
When we are going for food drive,
Yes.
we meet Kenyans going through a lot of things,
Other
and
issues.
we have counseling. We talk to a lot of them, so
Yes.
a lot happens in this food drive.
Yes.
So from there, then we started getting donors, and I'm really proud of our donors. They have really been consistent.
Okay.
We have some who are, I can't say much, but
Okay.
they have really done a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this your chairmanship. Now, I want to focus a little bit about that because you dealing with Kenyans. Okay. What are the worst challenges? What are some of the challenges you go through?
We have, as the chairman, I have quite a number of challenges.
Okay.
You know, Kenyans are special people, very special. Yes, that one I always appreciate Kenyans with, because they are very special people.
Okay.
I can just say one example. When we were still on the chat, on the group chat,
Okay.
we were 795 in that Telegram chat,
Okay.
769.
Ooh.
That is when I started telling Kenyans to come out, because now I needed leadership.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
we had a group of people. We
Yes.
were planning to meet in Chelsea Hotel,
Chelsea
but
Hotel,
there was no
Saturday.
leadership.
Yes.
I went to consulate. We had one guy, Mr. Dan, who was there. He advised me, you cannot bring people together without leadership. Yes.
Which is
So
true.
that is when we say, the advice from consulate was, you must have leadership of this group. By that time, I was not the chairman.
Okay.
I was just doing everything.
Yes. Okay.
Inviting people,
Yeah.
advising them to come together. So I wrote in the group
Okay.
that we needed people who can lead this group. Out of more than 700, do you know how many came? 13
Ooh.
only.
Only.
Yes. I did it several times.
Okay.
Okay, so in short, most of Kenyans, they don't want to come out in leadership when things are starting.
Yeah.
But after
They want something which is established. right?
yes, after establishing, now they start fighting.
They want.
Yes.
So viewers, we have to come to the end. You know, Mr. Chairman, it seems like I can ask every question all round, up and down, but then we have to finish this. We have to come to the end of this show. Thank you for watching. You know you're special, and please don't forget to subscribe. In case you've not subscribed, press the notification bell, and I love you.
Thank you so much. And for KEDWA, if you want to visit www.kedwa.com.
Okay.
That is our website.
Okay.
Thank you so much for.
Okay, so that's the website. And did you have a Facebook account too?
Yes, we have a
Yes.
Facebook account. KEDWA, Kenya Diaspora Welfare Association, UAE.
Yeah.
That's our Facebook. We have Twitter, KEDWA. We have Facebook, YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel too?
Yes, KEDWA
Okay.
TV.
Yes,
So
yes.
we are moving.